Hello, I'd like to welcome one back. Yeah, today we finished the old Batman thing, story mode, and we're gonna go to free play, but I thought, how about I celebrate with a good old game of this? Oh man, I love Heretic. I love Doom. I love all the related games. I don't know. I just like the simplicity of it all. Also, if you have a spare torch, this is really a good time to use one, just to see where the enemies are at. You don't have to. Like, there's honestly nothing requiring you to use it. Like, you can perfectly just wait for them to flash. Though your player-based accuracy will lack. It's something you rarely see in most RPGs, is player-based skill and accuracy. Like, you see that in Skyrim, but Skyrim said made the skill system also a very big decider on how much damage you do on a platonic level, which sucks. But like many turn-based RPGs, it's not like player strategy. It was like, oh, well, you go with levels. The main reason they do that is because they never fucking teach you the strategies. They're like, oh, well, you can figure it out on your own if you bother to just try everything you can. Like a few billion times. Maybe you'll find a strategy that works in this one particular situation, and then I'll just say, fuck you. Like, they never teach you, like, you know, this particular spell setup, and this character in this position, it might just work out for you. Also, you want to go up here first, because this thing is up here, you can only get it if you go up here first. I like how that's a one-way set. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from going there. Might I also mention that my armor is starting to get a bit sore, so I'm probably not going to play as much in the coming few days. Just so people don't get their hopes up, you know, go, oh no! You should get more subscriptions, dude. If apparently I make that much of your day, then, well, I guess I do make a lot of content for one day that does sort of, you could fill it. You could fill a good part with your day with it. I'm gonna switch this. I got like lots of ammo for this in the game. Like, here, have some Dragon Claw orb. Go shoot some people. Have a blast. Try not to hurt someone. Trying not to get crushed is a good piece of advice. I have to say, I think I've already mentioned this, but... Oh, there's something behind here. But I can't touch it. I can't touch him. In Doom, it's a lot less pronounced how random the damage is. Because in Doom, you can, like, run up to a guy and one shotgun shell finishes him off. But here it's like... maybe hitting an enemy with all 3 shots of the ethereal crossbow will kill them. Maybe it won't. You'll have to see and figure it out on your own, because it's a little too luck-based to me. It's like, oh well, the table is here now, so you're probably not going to do much good. Of course, that's from the other side. God damn, it might just be I'm lying. Like, I've been sitting downstairs a lot, and the table might just be killing my mood. That having been said, I'm going to take a bit of a break. School's starting soon, and I actually want to focus on it just because I like school. I like going to school and learning new things, because I really like the subject I have, so it makes sense for me to sacrifice a bit of my hobby to indulge on another hobby. Which is weird, because if it was a year ago, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You shouldn't be going to school. It's weird that in just a few months' time, I went from fuck school to, oh my gosh, it's actually pretty fun. I don't get that. Like, high school is such a diverse moment, and you're never given much direction beyond, oh, you want to do science, you want to do languages, or you want to do mathematics. And the choice is so limited, so barren, that you just don't give a fuck about the topics. And then you go to college, if you're lucky enough to have passed high school on your first go, like, holy fucking shit, this is the most interesting information ever. You have been holding out on me, school. And yes, if you can crouch, you can just cheese like half the level going, boop. But no, really, like, you go to the college and like, oh man, this is fun. There's people I like and we all like the same things. And okay, some of them are kind of just experimenting, but after the first year, it's like, holy shit, everyone here is pretty fucking cool. Like, they all like the same topics I do, and they're pretty smart in that topic too. It's like, oh man. So let me tell you this. If you just like high school, remember this. If you do well in high school, you'll get to go to a fucking fantastic college if you try hard. Then again, my parents are paying for me, and actually, my parents are paying absolutely bubkiss. I get most of my finances from welfare and basic college funding. Because we have we used to have a cool government. Now they're like, oh no! Can't afford it. Sorry, kids! I still get my money because I was there just in time. I still like to imagine that someone somewhere has named their character just in time. Like, as in just in time. Because we need... what? Why would you give me so many secret counts for just moving through doors? Good question. 10 out of 10. Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot about you. Won't you forget about him? No, he owes me $20. Can't forget about that. I don't know when these walls go down, but these walls eventually go up and you can pick up all the nice goodies inside. They're very delicious. I recommend making good souffle. Those lovelies will go just fine with a nice souffle. I could not recommend anything that's too sturdy, though, because these are little soft goodies. Like you'll lose them quickly if you're not careful. Don't forget. There you go. Hey, how you doing? Heretic has repetitive music. Like, Heretic's music's like, you can play it, you can listen to it a few times, like, it's a fun little tune I like, but eventually, you just like, you could have written a few more songs, you know, Raven people, you should have, just a few more, you know. I think the variety is like on that very precarious edge where there's almost enough songs to be a good varied, and they're almost different enough that you can't see the similarities, but then it's like, oh god, I need to drink something because my throat is starting to pucker up. And my throat's just getting sore. Way too many videos, way too much commentary. But yeah, the music variety in this game is alright, I guess, considering its time, considering how big MIDI files must have been in comparison to other files on the system. They did a good job, but it feels like just a little extra effort honestly wouldn't have hurt anyone. Why is the frame rate tanking? Come on, get back up there. This game is so bloody old that you are thousands of times more powerful than anyone of that time could have reasonably expected you to be. So if you just kick up the gear, we can all have a blast. By the way, there's no secret over here. Yeah, this is kind of bothering me. There you go. So this is, you fall down one of the holes. You might want to equip a torch and use it just to save yourself the tassel, because these guys will march towards you and like, hey, look at me, I'm in a tunnel. Yes, sir, you are indeed in a tunnel. Could you please walk into my blaster master? Would save me the hassle of having to aim. This song is so bombastic. A lot of drum work. It's a little too bombastic, if I have to be completely honest. Yeah, look at that drum, man. That drum's just going crazy. You don't need that many drums, man. It's called Schrodinger's line. It's when you have so much bombastic drum noises that your music loses all sense of tempo, timing, pacing, and rhythm. It doesn't actually exist, but it would be a pretty damn good line to consider. Just imagine that there is a limit at which making loud noises starts to get in the way of the actual song, and you'll write the best song ever because people love terrible music that's just really loud. No, that's actually true. People like really loud music more than they like actually good music. I'm not gonna say that's a bad thing. I'm gonna say it's a thing that happens. 'Cause, you know, peeps are peeps. Just like haters be hating. So I think we can go to the actual exit now. No. I didn't miss a step to my claw. To my instruction booklet. Oh yeah, now it's open up. Let's pick up the shield, might as well. Shave myself the hassle and the tassel of going back later. I forget, is this the secret level or not? I got all the secrets. Yes, the aquifer. This is the secret level. If my exact. Yes, it is. So yeah, the exit. I forgot something. I don't know what. I don't really care. We're gonna go to that level regardless. And honestly, if you play this game yourself, you would find that eventually, like what you're supposed to do. So, the aquifer has a very nice theme, in my opinion. There's a big central blue room, which is it's a little bit confusing your first time through, but I like the idea they went for. The overall setup is like this is the aquifer basically. There's a whole bunch of licks inside, liches and bitches basically. Want a theme? Here's your theme. Liches and bitches. Luckily his little tornado sweep can't go through. So, I like this level. I had fun with this my first time. Anyway, there's the keys behind here. You need to go over here anyway, so... Might as well plan ahead, make sure you got all your traveling arrangements set up. Yellow key. I love this design. It's like, oh, look, it's the yellow key. That's good design because it's a little more obvious than some levels. Anyway, I like this level, and I'm gonna have a blast playing it. The problem I have with this is that there's sometimes a few situations where like, really? And I don't like situations like that because they're just a little too much. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a while. Just keep the commentary down. I'll probably do some free play stuff eventually, but I'm gonna keep it just to the parts that are important to Batman. Like right now, I've beaten the level, so you've seen how to beat them. So all I really have to add and contribute is showing how to get mini kits and the citizens and whatnot. So I'm going to try to limit it to that. I just remembered something. Yeah, there's a little gargoyle at the top there, which is how I saw the difference. There is a good motivation not to give the player the ability to use any additional powers. Like, if I remember, there were other... Because the suits, you lose them if you switch via free play. So they could still make, like... Oh, you're doing free play? Well, you still don't have the character because you need to have this and the... There. You need to have this and this and this power, and only Batman's suit provides that power. So that's nice, but yeah. I'm gonna stop now. My hand's starting to get really sore. Near the elbow. Not near the wrist, but near the elbow. I'm going to stretch, and I'm gonna say goodbye. I just said it, in case you didn't notice. In the same sentence I said I was gonna say it, I said it. And now I'm getting confused. Tongue twisters? Good job.